What's up, y'all? Welcome back to My Supreme's Tarot. Hope everybody's doing well, staying prayed up, focus on spiritual hygiene. So it's a married couple fighting. They bumping heads, memories, karmic ties, because it's a karmic marriage, it's a karmic connection. They bumping heads. Yeah, they're seeing the signs that they're in a lot of drama, firestorm. It's a firestorm. Okay, it's just their karma. They remember somebody being, you know, a Jezebel, and they're not happy because somebody already knew somebody was a Jezebel. They're not happy because they're in some type of spiritual warfare, okay? And they learned a karmic lesson too late. And they feeling like crap. Somebody could be single. Something was phony telepathic communication. They didn't actually have a telepathic connection. Somebody's actually healthy, so that's not their twin flame or something, or a real connection, twin flame connection would be healthy, and they're not. They actually do drugs and stuff because they're ashamed. They're getting a lot of bad news about they could be getting a lot of bad phone calls that have caused legal issues, or there's legal issues because of what's in somebody's phone or whatever. Somebody has legal issues that are shattering them because somebody's psycho ex has a toxic lifestyle and they're not able to run. They're not able to run away from this. They're gonna have to close the cycle on their addictions or something. Trying to keep something on the low. So it's too late for somebody to try to keep something on the low now. They're already connected to something. They really trying to keep something on the low, but they're connected to it. There's evidence. Somebody could be happily single, and somebody is facing a firestorm GPS and about a car, or somebody broke free of some type of firestorm with traveling, and now somebody side eyeing somebody who's depressed, or somebody who's depressed could want to apologize for their romantic tie with this Jezebel. Somebody is secluded and acting fake busy. So somebody could be trying to distance themselves and act fake busy. But it's a lot of confusion, chaos, ego death. So they want to mix the signals about them having gone through some type of ego death or a downward spiral. So they're trying to distance themselves from the situation, but it's too late. They're already tied in. And yeah, because they want to get out of something. They want to get out of this legal problem. So they're trying to distance themselves, but they're connected because they was being reckless. With a psycho ex who has an addiction. They're gonna get this karma though. So it's almost like somebody could be going through karma for the person that they married or that they're with, right? They want to act like they wasn't part of something, but it's like, yo, that was your person, or that's your wife who did that, or that's your husband. So how are you not connected? Like, So now they try to separate themselves like they ain't had nothing to do with something. Yeah, they're trying to distance themselves and hide that they was a jackass. But right now, because right now evidence is being presented that's gonna free somebody from legal matters. And somebody trying to wear a disguise and spin the block, or somebody did it again. They want to wear a mask and maybe not face some karma. This is so dumb. People just running from the consequences of their actions. It's just wild to me. Like, are you grown or not? Don't do stupid stuff. Like, what? What else? So somebody has something going on with themselves, okay, possibly with their health, okay, and they're wearing a mask. They're hiding that they feel like crap. But it's being illuminated to their family. This came out last night. The truth is being discovered by this family. They see the signs that somebody is a thug. is a criminal who just is trying to mix the signals. So somebody's family is discovering that they are a criminal, that they did some criminal activities, and that's why they're having legal problems. And they feel like crap. They're trying to hide it. That they feel like crap. But they see it. People see it. Something about these karmic ties. It's because of who they was involved with or whatever. They're connected to it. They're connected to these karmic ties, or they're married to someone with karmic ties, or they're in a karmic marriage. Period. What else? They got trapped being reckless. They trapped themselves being reckless. Since childhood, they've lived some type of toxic lifestyle, bad choices, unhealthy. So somebody's upbringing could have something to do with something. I mean, they might want to blame it on that. Yeah, they cope. So they're not able to cope with continuing this. They can't continue this. It's something they do to cope with their childhood wounds. Could be something they've been doing for a long time. Okay. Somebody has problems that they need to face. Okay, about their character. They need to close this cycle out. Because they're getting a lot of bad news, okay, about their addictions. So somebody never grew up, okay. What else? Yeah, they're under pressure about these addictions. This could be a sex addiction for real. Yeah, because now it's causing them legal trouble. So these addictions that they have, this toxic lifestyle they live, is now causing them legal issues. So somebody is being forced to change or go to jail. Like they about to get locked up for their reckless choices. They need to. This is like a sign. Like somebody's being sat down and shown like this is the result of this shit you've been doing for a long time. You need to heal. If you don't heal, you're gonna be in prison. So something's catching up to someone that they've been doing. Divine feminine sweet talk, closing this cycle. They can't sweet talk a divine feminine, so they'll never be able to sweet talk you again. Because somebody could be about to go to jail for real. Or they could have been lying on a divine feminine and now they're about to go to jail. And that's bad news. Somebody getting bad news from the police. Yep. So somebody had this because of their toxic lifestyle, they had an addiction to lying on a divine feminine. And now they're in legal trouble and they're not going to be able to separate themselves. And it's because of somebody they married that's a karmic. So this karmic could have been trying to get them to do things, to lie on a divine feminine. And they could have supported that person. And now they're trying to separate themselves, but they can't. It's too late. It's like, this is your wife on paper. Like, so you ain't know your wife was doing this? Oh, okay. You was lying together? Like, wow, okay. Yeah, they're being sat down. What's turning your back? Turning your back. So I don't know if people are turning their back on this person. So since you turned your back, they've been trying to cope. This how they cope, by lying on you. Oh, with their karmic wife, which is fucking weird. If you got a whole wife, why are you so worried about what divine feminine doing? I'm so confused by that. Like, what is it about divine feminines that makes y'all lose your fucking minds? Like, what is happening in your brain that says do this toward divine feminine? You got a whole wife. Like, what's wrong with you? Because they remembering when they blocked you, or they remembering a text from you, or when they blocked you, or whatever, or they ain't. Maybe you just blocked them. You don't care. You blocked them out, so they've been trying to cope since. That's just weird. Yeah, they learning a karmic lesson, child, about backstabbing you. just because you blocked them. They like, oh, you blocked me? All right, I'm going to just go on a rampage of lies. Child, you should have just turned around and hugged and loved your wife. That's what you should have did. Twin flames. They're not your damn twin flame. They tried to act like it though. Sweet talk. Now they depressed. Somebody could have tried to they could be okay, so maybe you blocked out, so they could have even tried to come toward you and you blocked them because they could have tried to sweet talk you like, no, we meant to be, and they wanted, I'm depressed and I regret what I did, and you was like, block, bitch. Yeah, because you know that's fake news. They just getting karma. They just getting karma. They just getting their karma finally. That's all. So that's why this person wants, I'm sorry I did this with my karmic wife against you. Can you please? Because we soulmates. Child, you was like, blocked. Fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? Who this? Like, yeah, jackass. I'm cracking up. Bad credit. I love you. Yeah, you don't love them. This jackass, or they don't love you. You know this person don't love you. They just sad that they about to get their ass tossed up in prison. Okay? You running from this psycho. Running from the psycho. I'm cracking up. You like, dodging them. Like, let me get out of there. Little side move, side swipe your ass. Like, no, don't touch me type of energy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody wants you to feel like a jackass for running from them, but they psycho. Yeah. Love, hate. They want to have a love, hate connection with you, but you like, bitch, I'm free of that. I'm not doing this push, pull, up and down, love, hate shit with you. Stay over there with your karmic wife and your legal problems. Yeah, with their phony ass. You see their true colors. See? Child, you see right through this person. You like, man, please. Blocked. Somebody could try to hit your phone recently with this. No strings. You don't want nothing to do with this clown. Oh my gosh. Praying divine feminine spell. Rejected spell. So your ancestors could be trying to tell you that to block this spell work, or it's blocked. It's like they praying that you fall for something. Praying divine feminine, or they have faith divine feminine is going to reject this love spell. So you see that somebody could be doing love spells, or they did, or that's what they tried to do with this. And we just, you know what I'm saying, we supposed to be, you know, I'm so depressed and I'm in massive regret because I was a psycho. That's part of their manipulation spells. Oh, okay. You don't want no strings with this person, or this is what your ancestors want you to understand. Like, this person is not your person. They're not. They're crazy. They are the psycho that you think they are. Don't falter on that. Like, they're definitely crazy brain. Okay. So keep holding your ground. Keep having no strings with this person. That's been coming out a lot lately. So I feel like somebody could be about to make a move if they haven't already. Yeah. Ashamed, in the wrong, because you can see the signs. That's why you moved away from this thug. Because in the moment, they on social media or on some type of secret account trying to hide, pretend like they're healthy, but that's just a spell. So somebody could be, that's just another form of manipulation. So somebody could be acting like they're normal. They wearing a mask that they feel like crap. They doing that to everybody. So it's not just you they're trying to fool, it's everybody. So somebody has a serious problem with just accepting that they're wrong and they need to take the mask off. So this person is still wearing a mask. They're still, if you follow this person on social media or y'all somehow interact or something, or y'all got mutuals, this person is trying to act like their life is fine. They're doing that to you and everyone else. Like, somebody is still wearing a mask. It's part of their manipulation tactics. This is a very manipulative person. So you need to know that regardless of how somebody approaches you, they could make it seem like everything's fine, but it's not. It's not. This person is just a psycho that's trying to make their way towards you to confuse you, or to make like something is fine, or it's part of their tactic to get away from the legal problems, perhaps. Okay, that's been coming out a lot too. So just please, y'all, be mindful. Like, somebody is not. I don't care what they tell you. Because some people can be very crafty in their words and very sweet and I'm so sorry, please just give me a second chance. It's because they have some type of ulterior motive. I promise you. This karmic person that you left behind is not meant to be in your life. Because I feel like it's going to keep coming out until this person finally get the balls to reach out. And then when they do, it's your job to either call the police, reject them, don't say nothing to them, don't even open up the text message because it could be some type of scam. Just ignore it. No matter how tempted you are, no matter how well they seem fine on social media, that's all a facade, darling. It's all fake. That's just a ploy. It's just because they gonna come to you like either they gonna come to you like everything cool, or they gonna seem like their life is not as bad as it look, and they gonna try to sweet talk you, but it's all part of a game. It's all them trying to save their own tail. Okay. Yeah, they're lying about this. They're not actually happy. Nothing's going good. They're learning their karmic lessons, and they're losing sleep. People could be asking questions. People at their job could be asking questions. You're not sleeping well. You don't look well. hmm They're worried that people are going to ask questions about this. Or people at their job is already asking questions. Or people could be asking questions about their work, what they do for work, something like that. Or they worried that you're going to ask a question because they don't have a job. That's fake news. They don't actually have a job. They're not a queen bee. They're not secure, focused. Somebody could be okay. So people at work could be asking why they gave, or people that worked with them could be asking why they gave this fake news about you, why they lied. So people that work with them are now asking why they lied. It's because they arrogant. Them and they new boo. They was arrogant about they new boo, who also could be unemployed. Yeah. So they lied about you and was arrogant with they new boo, who they married or whatever. hmm And they're not happy because you're not fed up with your spiritual gifts. Love, hate, funeral, illuminated. Because something could have illuminated. So your intuition could have got sharper or something, and you realized what this was, and you're not fed up with your guidance. The divine is guiding you one way or another, whether it's to pull your own cards or to listen to your intuition or to get your runes out or pay attention to the signs or whatever. Okay. You're not tired of getting that guidance because you know what's going on and you know how this person moves. So you need to be aware. Okay. And they're upset because you're still listening to your guidance. So that could even be their new boo that want to be arrogant. They're mad that people are listening to the guidance as well. Like they're being found out. They're both being caught. And it's like you look dumb. Both of them look dumb. Just like in the last reading. You look stupid because you really should have just left Divine Feminine alone and gone on about y'all's relationship. That's what you should have did. Like that's what any sane couple would do. Like this, why would you worry about somebody's ex? Like that's weird. And I think it's because like somebody could have felt insecure. Like they felt like you was better than them. They both felt like you was better than they knew boo. Like they both knew that. So they wanted to tear you down, which circles back to readings I did like last year where this was the deal. It's like they felt threatened because you ain't give a fuck about them and their relationship, but they was focused on you. And it's like what type of why like you out it's like you're the good person but they left you for this new person, so now they got to make them look better than you, and they both was insecure about that. That's why it's karmic. That's why it's karmic. That's why it's a karmic connection, because it was built off of hate for you. So that was never going to work out. And the fact that they came up against you makes it even worse. It's like y'all should have just sat there in your hate and been quiet, sat there, ate your salad type of thing. Like, you know, Yeah, child. All right. I'll be back for later with more readings. Love y'all. Bye.